I'm in the south of England about to meet Kuchenga, a prolific writer and campaigner. Joining us are our dogs Soldier and Nini.
Hiya!
Hi, Nini. How are you?
We're really well, good to see you, thanks. I'm Kuchenga, all caps. I'm trans and I'm also a writer, I'm an agitator, I'm a public speaker, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a great friend. Yeah, I'm much more than trans. I would love to touch people deeply with my writing. That is probably my biggest ambition.
What sort of writing do you do?
Most of the writing I do is in response to pop culture and issues of gender and race in the modern world. But in terms of what really gets me going spiritually, it's just indulging my imagination. I always imagined that I would be able to indulge my fiction writing, and when I wake up in the morning and turn over and start writing immediately, I'm able to capture some of the magic in my mind.
Are you working on any sort of novels or anything like that?
Yeah, my first novel. It's been percolating for 2.5 years. The protagonist is trans. I see it as my responsibility to put trans characters into other people's imaginations and to increase the possibilities of our lives. Born free.
So I'm always interested in sort of what drives people and what people are passionate about. And what got you into writing and why are you so passionate about writing?
I started writing for my own survival, really. When I was in rehab for my drug and alcohol addiction, I just needed to reveal myself to myself. Up until that point, I hadn't been truthful about my desires, my ambitions, who I really was. And it wasn't my intention to really share my work at first, and I needed that time. My bedroom was basically like a laboratory, you know? All of that unpressured writing gave me the confidence to write for the public. You know, the fear of being alone kept me from transitioning for so many years. I was very impacted by films like The Crying Game.
Listen, there's something I should tell you. She's swatted. She's on.
I really didn't want to be considered a joke. To counteract all the transphobia that I had taken in over the years, I imagined a relationship with a masculine, straight identified male would, you know, prove to them, look, see how wanted I am. And to be honest, I got that in more than one relationship. It wasn't enough. It didn't make me feel as whole as when I'm sitting in my pajamas at home, makeup free, and I've come to the end of a page. Do I really think that when I'm at the top of the aisle and I'm wearing the expensive dress, that that's going to be the nexus of success for my life as a trans woman? I don't think so. I think I'll feel a lot more fulfilled when I touch my first book. I had to get used to being so marginalised so early on. A lot of my dreams were dispelled. I think there's a depressive side to that, in that I never got the chance to blossom in my youth in the way that I wanted to. But in that I have discovered a liberation. Being a writer means that I'm able to live a multitude of lives, to empathise with others, and I'm ultimately able to empathise with myself after a lifetime of self-hate and repression. Now, I don't write with a fountain pen, but my pen is very much a fountain.
In the future, where do you see yourself heading as a writer and as an agitator and as a person?
The life expectancy for trans women of colour in the US is 35. Coming up to that age is poignant. It's still significant for me. I see myself living a life unaffected by dysphoria. As it dissipates and I become more comfortable in my body and what I see in the mirror, I get to focus on what's inside. through transition we're able to validate our spirit, and I do very much feel that, you know, that the divine feminine in me is being made manifest. My dress size is the biggest it's ever been, but it goes hand in hand with my depleting dysphoria, and that I don't want to lose weight. I don't want my body to be different. I want to fall in love with myself as I am. I want to really fall in love with myself as a big black fat woman. Way I experience so much more desire and pleasure in my body now that I am definitively plus size, BBW, whatever you want. I really am so much more comfortable as I fall in love with myself and writing the stories that I know I need to tell. I can imagine myself just expanding and yeah, just filling myself up with love as I give it to the world, yeah.